What is up, everybody? This is episode 16 of How to Wholesale, and today I'm going to help you get your first wholesale deal. Now, if you've already gotten your first wholesale deal, I'll help you get your 10th, your 100th. But I'm going to give you a step-by-step action plan that you are literally going to implement by the end of this live stream, and you're going to get your first deal. And I actually think you can get your first deal in 30 days. I'm so confident that I will guarantee that any of you watching, any of you who implement these exact strategies that I am going to tell you to do today, will get their first deal in 30 days, or you get a free one-on-one with me, a free one-on-one strategy call with me. But I guarantee that you can get your first deal in 30 days, or you get a free one-on-one with me. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, I spent all day building this. Guys, go into the free real estate wholesaling Discord we have, scroll down to first deal guaranteed. And this is what we're going to go through today. Reverse wholesaling is my favorite way to get a deal. And I was inspired by Marquez in the Discord. So shout out to Marquez, because I don't know if you guys saw this a couple weeks ago on one of the live streams. I said, yo, here, let me explain. I have a really good deal that I'm working on in one of my favorite zip codes. This is 75212, and I've wholesaled a lot of deals in here. So I said, hey guys, I want you to pull this specific list in this zip code, do exactly this specific list, because I have so many buyers and this is their exact buy box. So go pull this specific list and call them or text blast them. I don't know if any of you guys did it, but let me say that Marquez did it. And now we have a really, really good lead. And that inspired me. I was like, wait, why don't I give you guys more specific buy boxes where I have buyers who will guarantee buy your deal? And I have sold them so many deals, dozens and dozens and dozens of deals, that if you bring me a deal that fits that buy box, we will just sell it to them. 50-50 JV, guys. We'll make thousands, tens of thousands of dollars each. All right, Max with the sleeper build. Hey, you know what's up, Juan. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to cover today. Reverse wholesaling, then I'm going to go through the buy boxes, and I'm going to give you the step-by-step action plan, and then I'm also going to give you guys lists that I'll skip trace the list for you and give them to you, who's ever attending this live stream. So you have literally no excuses. I'll comp all your deals. I will lend you the EMD and the OM for free. I will dispo your deal. If you guys can't get a deal in 30 days, I think it's because, well, you're just really unlucky, but honestly, work negates luck. I think you guys just aren't putting in the work. So I'm going to eliminate the excuses for you guys. So let's do this. Who here knows what reverse wholesaling is? You guys know the concept of reverse wholesaling? Let me make sure I go live on Facebook right now. While you guys answer that question, let me go live on Facebook. Hold on. All right. Dang, I look good. I look good on Facebook. All right, what's reverse wholesaling? Who has the answer? You find the buyer first. Love it. This is the Jamil Donji. So shout out to Jamil. Guys, you find the buyer first, you get their buy box, and then you find the property specifically for that buyer. But the issue with reverse wholesaling is, come on, a lot of buyers aren't that good at buyers, right? Most guys, I'm telling you, most deals I wholesale, I'm wholesaling to a select few buyers. A small amount of buyers buy most of my deals. So you guys need to go through hundreds or thousands of buyers to find that one good buyer, or maybe two good buyers or three good buyers to reverse wholesale from. But this strategy is fantastic. And the other issue is, a lot of these buyers, guys, if they buy one property a month, they're happy. But we want to wholesale them one property a week, a day. So what I'm doing is I've chosen my best buyers, and now we're going to reverse wholesale to them. And we're going to find specifically the house or the land that they need. And I give you guys two options. I give you guys houses and land. So for those of you who want to focus on houses, you got house options. For those of you who want to focus on land, we got land options. All right? So how does this work? Well, let's go inside the Discord and let me explain. As you guys know, I have one hedge fund that I sell a lot of my deals to. Okay? And these buyers are very, very specific. And here I have their exact buy box. So we could go through this buy box. This is, when I say my hedge fund, I mean like my buyer's hedge fund. It's not my actual hedge fund. So let's understand that. But for example, these are going to be DFW guys, Dallas, Fort Worth. These are the cities that they buy in. So pretty much all of DFW. On or off market, they want houses, and they want 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, or 2-car plus 2-car garage. They want 1960s or newer, preferably actually 1970s. There's specifics in here, okay? So what we're going to do is I gave you guys a step-by-step action plan in First Deal Guaranteed. And if you guys are not in the Discord, this is the link to join the Discord. And all we're going to do is follow the step-by-step action plan. We're going to go and get a list, whether that's a county list. I'll show you how to get a county list, whether that's a list on like Xleads, whether that's a free list on PropWire or literally Zillow. We're going to get a properties that fit this list. We're going to make sure we filter them with the filters we need. Then we're just going to call them. I have the scripts for you. I'll tell you exactly what to say. You have their exact terms. So this is a flex, guys. If you guys bring me a deal that fits this buy box, I will give you my buyer's proof of funds. I'll give you the proof of funds. Okay. My buyers will give the proof of funds. But not only that, we can close deals better than anybody else can. So most people are offering 21-day close. Some of my buyers will do a 7-day close. 7-day close. It's like, hey, if you sign this contract right now, in 7 days you will get paid. I've closed as fast as 5 days with some of my buyers. And not only that, guys, my buyers, if for this specific buy box, they'll put up, and I'll put up the money, so don't worry about it, $5,000 non-refundable money. Imagine how many offers you'll get accepted if you say, hey, here's $5,000, it's non-refundable. Like, I'm in this. That's what you get when you reverse wholesale, because you can use your buyer's exact terms. But we'll get into that later. I don't want to stress you guys out. I'm just trying to hype you guys up. All right. So then we're going to call. I'll show you exactly how we call, what tools I'll use to call. That's what we're going to cover today. And then we're going to qualify the seller. I'll tell you exactly what my buyers are paying for deals. And all we're going to do, guys, it's so obvious. You're going to run the numbers. You're going to subtract, like figure out what my buyers pay, and then you're going to subtract your assignment fee. So quick math, just quick math, guys. ARV is 350. Repairs is 60, and you want to make a 20K assignment fee. You already know, bam, I got to offer 200K to the seller. Confused? I'll show you that later. Don't worry. Then once we get someone interested, I'm not saying a contract signed, just interested, you're just going to click this link. Then you're going to click this link. You're going to submit the information to me. Okay, submit me all the information. And then you're going to open up a private chat with me and my team. These are all private chats with me and my team. So we can just click one at random. And my team will comp the lead and be like, hey, you offered 200? Great. Let's lock it up right now. Let me help you with the contract. Or we'll be like, 200's a little bit high. Let's try for 190, right? We'll help you. And then, guys, all we're going to do, literally, all you're going to do is then you're going to go to the contracts channel, grab one of these contracts, fill out the contract, send it to them. Then you're just going to go, last step, you're going to go to maxdispo.com. You're going to upload to me all the information. And then once it's uploaded, you're done. Hands-free. That's it. I take it from there. I'll handle title. I'll get the deal sold. And then we'll get you paid in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it takes. That's it. That's all the steps we're going to cover today. And if you guys want my Enzo code, okay. I finally worked out a deal with Enzo Dialer. They gave me a promo code. But guess what the promo code is? I know this guy named Max. So guys, just name drop Max and you'll get 50% off the sign-up costs. So 50% off all the sign-up costs to get Enzo. Pretty good offer. But all right, who's excited to reverse wholesale? But we got 2 buy boxes to go through today, guys. So we got the hedge fund buy box that I work with. And you know what's exciting about this hedge fund buy box, guys? They want to buy 100 homes this year. Let's say the average assignment fee, just chill, is only $10,000. The last deal I sent them was with Jerry. So shout out to you, Jerry, in the Discord. We wholesaled a property to them. And hold on. Guys, this is how much Jerry and I made together. We made this much money. We made around $12,000-ish. Not bad, right? So let's just say, guys, the average assignment fee is 12,000, okay? We're just gonna do some fun math. Fun math. Google calculator. Is it gonna be 12,000? No, it's gonna be less, it's gonna be more, it depends on the deal. But if it's 12,000 and they wanna buy 100 homes this year, this is the opportunity for you guys in the Discord just with this one opportunity, and I got more. All right. What the heck's that? That's 1.2 million. I mean, that's not bad. They're going to pay $1.2 million in assignment fees this year. Which of you guys want some of that money? It's going to go to someone. Someone is going to wholesale this hedge fund 100 homes this year. The question is, and this hedge fund is going to pay somebody $1.2 million this year. Is it going to be you? Is it going to be me? I know it's going to be me. But are you going to go along with the ride, or am I going to take somebody else with me? I mean, come on, guys. There's $1.2 million on the table, and it's up to you to grab it. Now, that's one opportunity. But for those of you who don't want to do houses, because that's fine. Some of you guys don't want to do houses. I also have a really, really good opportunity for land. So same exact step, guys. Go to the first deal. Same exact step, except scroll down here to opportunity number 2. This is the zip code. We're going to do exactly what Marquez did. You're going to pull this area, and instead of, this is even easier because you don't really even need to negotiate. This one's so easy. You're just going to cash offer everybody 100K. You're just going to blast everyone and say, hey, I'll buy your property for 100K. And I'll talk about why here in a second. All right, who's ready to get started? I need you guys in the chat to help me out. Should we start with houses? Should we start with land? Which one should we do? Can you do an example of a property with no comps? Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go through your guys' question, and we're going to get started. We're 10 minutes in. I've hyped you guys up. Let's run through this. I'm going to give you guys a list. I'm going to give you guys a list for opportunity number 1 right now. Let's start with the, I'm getting a mix. Half of you guys want to do land. Half of you guys want to do houses. All right, let's start with the houses, because my buyer's literally calling me and was like, dude, I needed to buy 2 houses this week. Why didn't you send me 2 houses this week? I'm like, bro, it's freaking Tuesday. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, geez. Okay. All right. We'll start with houses. Any questions you guys have? You guys are hyped, dude. I'm so hyped. But before we do this, there's one thing. I need every single person to do this, okay? Well, not only should you like the stream, because I think if you guys like the stream, I'm going to get more viewers. So hit the like button. You guys need to RSVP for this free webinar on Thursday. There's limited spots. We're already half full. But you guys got to click this link and RSVP. So this, guys, is a free webinar with Carrot. So Carrot, guys, they will build you the best wholesaling website that will get you leads. So if you guys want to do PPC, where leads come to you, and let me tell you guys, PPC leads are the best leads. That's what Brent Daniels does. He does PPC. They build really effective websites, and they rank #1 on Google. They get leads coming to them. Then you have to RSVP for this event. It's going to fill up, guys. It's going to fill up here real quick. So if you want to, cool. If you don't want to, I mean, that's fine too. But super effective. I'm going to stop advertising now, but I'm just saying, guys, like literally you build a website and then leads come to you. That's so sick. That is so sick. So yeah, if you guys want to learn about PPC, make sure to RSVP. Just click that link and let's get going. All right, let's do it. So step by step, guys, step by step. First thing we're going to do is we need to reverse wholesale a deal to one of Max's hedge funds. We have the buy box right here. Then we're going to choose a software. We have Xleads, Deal Machine, Batch Leads. If you have no money, guys, you can't afford one of these softwares, choose PropWire. It's free. I love Xleads, so I'm going to use Xleads. Okay. Now, you can also do on market. So I'll show you both. Off market, guys, these are going to pay bigger assignment fees. We're talking 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. This, you're going to make a few $1,000s. Okay. This is easier in the sense that it's lazier. You can just go on Zillow, but you know, this is more work. You know, you're going to have to text less, you're going to have to call. So choose your strategy. I don't care. My hedge funds will buy. Dude, that's the thing. A good buyer doesn't care whether it's on market or off market. So, what the heck, Xleads? Let Xleads load. Okay. All right, so let's log into Xleads real quick. Cool, we're in. Okay, so I already have it open. The other thing, guys, we can try is Zillow. Okay, we're gonna try both of them. All right. Now, you guys can follow step by step. I'm gonna print you guys a list. Again, you can do this with any software. Now, step number 2, guys, is we got to filter. So we need to find properties that fit the filters. So this hedge fund, guys, they're buying in DFW. Now there's specific cities in DFW that they prefer to buy in. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to put in all of these. I'm just going to put in, Dallas, Fort Worth. But there are some specific zip codes they prefer to buy. Now, going back to here. So we need to filter for single family homes. We need to have it 3.2 minimum, 2-car garage. Put that 1960s plus. Again, I'm gonna put 1970 plus because I prefer that. And then we purchase. So purchase price, we want it around 200K, 150 to 250K. We want that ARV around 300 to 400,000. All right. So let's put that into something like Xleads. Let's print the list, and I'm gonna give it to all of you guys right now. Then we're going to decide how we want to reach out to them. Okay, so you can put all the individual cities in. That works. I'm just going to go Dallas. I'm going to do Dallas County. One sec. Can you do that? Yeah, Dallas County, Texas. Okay, and I'll also throw in Collin County. You know what? We'll start with Collin County. That's a good list. Okay. So we got Collin County. Let's also do there you go. All right. Cool. We got 960,000 results. We got a ton of results. So let's start to filter them. Let's start to go to single family only. Okay. 3 bedrooms minimum, bathrooms 2. This one doesn't give you the option for a 2-car garage, but most houses here have 2-car garages that are attached. Square footage, they're probably going to want at least 1,200 square feet minimum. Building material is really important. This fund only buys houses that are brick. Most houses will be brick that are 1970s or newer, so don't worry. But if you can filter by that, that's great. Let's try to find year built. Can you filter by year built? Oh yeah, 1970. All right, cool. Now we're cooking. Cool. So now we just went from 960,000 results, guys. Now we're down to 688,000 results. Well, geez, I'm not going to pull you that list. That's going to bankrupt me. But we don't just need to pull a list of everything. What kind of list do you guys want? Do you want to do free and clear? That's a really good list. Maybe we should just do a free and clear list. That's 217,000. Maybe we combine free and clear with what do we delinquent tax, or yeah, and then maybe vacant. I mean, geez. All right, well, actually, we'll take out vacant. Delinquent tax and free and clear. You got 21,000 results. Still a huge list to pull. But that's okay. That's not a bad start. So then let's see 21,000. All right. And absentee. Okay. So we got a lot of leads here. So what I'm gonna do now, again, guys, like not all of these are gonna be perfect for this fund, but again, I don't want to spend 30 minutes pulling this. You guys can pull it. We're just gonna do this quickly. And then here, we're gonna choose. I don't want to do all 21,000 because, like I said, it's a lot of leads. Okay, we're gonna have to filter this down a little bit more. How can we filter this down to like 5 or 10,000? Help me out here, guys. Years of ownership. When was I put 10? Hold on. 10,000 leads. Do we pull you guys a list of 10,000? I think that's nice. That's a nice little gift. That's $1,000 worth of data. You're welcome. Okay. All right. See results. I'm gonna pull you guys $1,000 worth of freaking data. All right. My leads. All right, so let's just download this, standard, lead trace. All right, here we go. Oh, export 5,000. I don't know why it says I don't know why it says I can only export 5,000. Anyways, we'll figure it out later. We get 5,000. All right. Oh, you can only do 5,000 per time. Okay. Anyways. All right, cool. All right, that's going to download. So you guys are going to get a list of 5K. All right, cool. So now after we get our list, guys, 2 options for reaching out to them. We got text blasting and cold calling. But before we get into that, while this loads, let's also do the same thing with Zillow. Okay. So you can also do this on market too, guys. This is more of a snipe approach. The first one's shotgun. You're spraying and praying. All right. So let's go to Dallas, Texas. Again, you know, you can just choose a specific city if you wanted to, whatever. Okay, this is the spray. Now, trust me, we have wholesaled so many deals that are on market to this fund. So many, so many, okay? And I got a lot more funds. I got a lot more opportunities. I'm gonna start with 2 for you guys. If you guys like this game, the 30-day challenge, I'll add 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more opportunities. These are just 2 that I know that you guys will succeed at. So, filters, same thing, guys. Let's go and filter. We need a 3. We need a 2+. Apply. Okay. More. You guys know the drill. We do the same thing. Okay. So then now that we do the exact same thing, 2 things you guys can do. We can go to for sale by owner and look for properties that meet our buy box that are for sale by owner. Here's one. It's a 1-car garage. Okay, so this one's a 1-car garage. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. I think it's a 1-car garage. But real quick, I mean, we'll comp this one here in a little bit. But like this is one, guys, that if it was a 2-car garage, perfect. Call this person. This one's probably needs to be bought closer to like 180 or something. I know you're like, Max, but they want 280. Bro, trust me. It's worth a shot. You miss every opportunity. You don't shoot, bro. You gotta take your shots. So you can do it this way, guys. This works. Or for sale by owner, I would prefer don't do FSBOs. Go to agent listed. And then last thing I'll say, guys, is go to more, scroll down here, MLS keywords, go inside the Discord. Now go to MLS filters, grab these filters, copy paste them. All right. All right, cool. Our list downloaded. Sick. Now we have our list downloaded. Now these guys, ooh, this house is good. Now I filtered into ugly properties. I'm literally giving you guys no excuses. So we have a list we can call and text, or we can go through and actually check some of these deals out. This one's nice, bro. This is money. This is money. I actually like this one. Okay, so now that we have a list, we got an outreach. I actually really want to call this one. So let me actually quickly see what I should offer on this one. Hold on. This is going to help us to figure out what we should offer on properties. So we're going to skip step 3 right now. I know, don't hate me. We're going to come back to it. What does this fund pay? Let's start there. What does this hedge fund pay? Well, do I have a journal? Do I have a journal app? I do. No, I don't. Journal? Do I have it? I don't have a note app. Okay. All right. I can't draw for you guys. Draw whiteboard. Can I draw for you? Let's see if I can draw for you guys. Come on. Let me draw. Let me draw. Wow. All right. It's slow. Never mind. All right. I'll just talk. So, guys, this fund specifically, and I have it in there, they pay 80% of ARV, usually. Now, it's not perfect. It's pretty close. 80% of ARV minus repairs is what they'll usually buy it at. Then you have to subtract your assignment fee. It's not perfect. Sometimes it's going to be less if the rent is less. Sometimes it's going to be more if it's a really good school district. The 2 deals before that I wholesaled to the hedge fund, they paid 82% of ARV. Why? The guy really wanted the house. So it's going to depend. 78 to 82. But let's just stick with 80, okay? Because I want this to be broad for you guys. So let's quickly look at this deal. Let's quickly look. Now, comping, guys, don't worry. That's what we're here for. I'll show you in a second. We're here to show you how to comp. But this one, is there any fixed up houses? I'm not seeing what's 3. That's not a good comp. Is there a fixed up? There's not a lot of fixed up comps. Huh. I don't know why there's no fixed up comps. Okay. Sometimes that's what we're here for. Sometimes you don't get a good fixed up comp. This one, nice inside. It's sort of ugly, but I guess it's sort of fixed up. It only sold for $275. Well, it's a really cheap area. Okay. And it's not full ARV. Let's see what rents are. Rents are about $2,100. So my gut, guys, and that's not even a super nice house. My gut is the fund would pay, depending on repairs, even if you used a 1% rule, they'd want to be in like the high 100s, but they wouldn't want to be in the 200s. So that's just my gut. I have to look at the repairs real quick. So let's see. And that's the thing. If you guys think you get a lead pretty close, send it to me. This property is probably going to need 40K of work. So I would imagine that it's going to want to be like 160, 170. So we're a little off, but I could call an offer. So I may do that here in a second. So now, guys, you have a lead. So here, I'm going to drop you guys. You see this list, guys? If you guys want this list, I'm going to go and put it right now into first deal guaranteed at the bottom. So if you guys want to access this, here it is. Here's the list of 5,000 skip trace leads. Go and download it. I'm going to probably delete it here in an hour or two. So, okay. Now that we have this list, or you guys have on market, what is the next step? The next step, guys, is we got to contact them. Okay. So how are we contacting? Enzo dialer or text blasting with Xleads? What questions you guys have? We use Enzo to call. Sounds about right from House of Mesquite. Yeah, it depends what area Mesquite. Yeah, but I think you're right. I was hoping it would be a little bit more. Mesquite sort of sucks for owning property because like the city's a pain in the butt. Max, I got sent a land deal that looks like a dunk. Well, bro, send it to me. What the heck? Oh, yeah, dude. Send it to me. Yeah, we're not going to focus on creative here. That's a great question. Because, guys, creative buyers usually don't buy in large volumes. Usually. They're like, I buy a house. I buy a house. I want the entire community to be able to wholesale hundreds of homes to my buyers. I don't want any excuses. I don't want to be like, oh, the rate is 0.2% more. No. We want a simple cash deal. We're going to make your life as easy as possible. Okay? So, okay, David doesn't have a dialer. But if you guys do have a dialer, then I want you guys to use, in my opinion, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I have affiliate links. So just be wary of that. But I really like Enzo dialer. Batch dialer is another awesome choice. Guys, do not call this list of 5,000 properties with a manual dialer. It's a waste of your time. If you're going to do that, I'd rather you call on market. I'd rather you go and freaking door knock. I'd rather you drive for dollars. Don't do that. Hire a VA or get a Enzo dialer, which is like a 14-line dialer, or a batch dialer, which is a multi-line dialer. Okay. You can fly through this list, do hundreds of dials a day. Okay. You're not going to call this manually. If you're going to call this manually, don't do this. Don't go this route. Okay. Now, this dialer is about $200 a month. I think it's $180 a month. What happens if you can't afford this dialer? What happens if you can't afford a good dialer? JV with someone in the Discord that has the dialer. I have the dialer. I gave it to Ty to use to call some leads for me. Ty doesn't want to spend $200 a month on the dialer. I don't blame him. He can't afford it right now. We're going to get him a deal first. So he's using my dialer. So go and reach out to someone in the Discord and be like, hey, yo, I'm available 6 hours a day. I can dial. That's one option. Okay. That's what I would do, David. Okay. If you can't afford it, that's totally cool. If you can't afford it, go sign up or go hire a VA. You guys want a VA low key? Go here, by the way. Onlinejobs.ph. Pay a VA $4 an hour to call these lists if you guys can't do it yourself. Or JD with someone in the Discord to call them. All right. The other option, Max, I don't want to dial. Guys, this house. Do you guys want to know how much we made on this house? $20,000. And that's a shout out to Cade in the Discord. So Cade in the Discord, guys, you know how he got this lead? He was not calling. He never picked up a phone. Text blasted. He text blasted. So the other option, guys, if you don't want to call, text blast. If you're in a foreign country, you have a heavy accent, your English is not good, you can still wholesale. You text blast. So my favorite softwares for text blasting, let me show you them, guys. Xleads has free text blast software, and you only pay like, what is it, 0.8 something cents per text, like super cheap, 0.0087 per text. You can do 100,000 texts and spend less than $1,000. Crazy numbers. Because it's free with Go High Level. So I highly recommend, guys. My favorite is Ninja Mode Go High Level for text blasting, okay? Because it's included. But you do also need an EIN. You need to set up an LLC. If you want some other options, guys, Smarter Contact I heard is very good. Never tried them, can't say. So you can check out Smarter Contact. Another option, I've heard really good things about TextGrid. No, I don't know what the heck's going on here. TextGrid. There's a lot of options, but these are the ones I would recommend. Okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on. There we go. All right, so this is what I would look at. Just text blast these people, dude. Put the list in there, text blast. You don't need an EIN anymore? Interesting. Okay, I would seriously recommend Xleads, guys, for text blasting. So, and again, if you guys want to try Xleads, guys, support me by using freexleads.com, and you can get a 7-day free trial. And you could, guys, literally click this link and you can download 1,000 skip trace leads. So I just gave you 5,000. Click that link and you can go download 1,000 more and you can go try their text blaster. All right. So now that you're calling, you're text blasting, or you're partnering with someone who's doing it, okay? Or you're literally going straight to Zillow and you're calling the leads yourself. All right, what do we do? So I sort of showed you guys, but roughly for this specific buy box, what are we going to do? This buyer wants to roughly buy at 80% of ARV minus repairs. Now, most buyers in Texas are paying 70 to 80. The reason I gave you this freaking buyer, guys, is because he pays the maximum. He pays so much for properties. Frankly, I think he overpays for properties sometimes. But I wouldn't pay that much. I'm an investor, guys. I wouldn't pay that much. He pays so much, which means that you have the chance to get more deals or bigger assignment fees. That's why I'm giving you this guy. He's not some bullshit guy who's like 60%. No, none of that. 80% of ARV. That's crazy. All right. So we need to figure out. So then the step is, guys, that you need to comp. I recommend using Propelio for comping. I should have put that in there. I will. But more so than that, are these people actually motivated? I want you to dig through their motivation. Really see if they're motivated. How do we do that? I got some good scripts here. I really recommend you use this cold call playbook. This is Jerry Norton's cold call playbook, and this is the entire script. So a big shout out to Jerry, guys. The script is killer for this specific strategy. No, not Houston. This is DFW only, but I'm going to open up more opportunities later in different areas. All right. So you hit them with that script, guys. You get them interested. One quick thing though, guys. One quick way to power comp. Let's get a property. All right. Just get me a random property. All right. Let's just find one. Here. Let's pull a property on. Oh, did I not filter by price on this one? I may have messed up, actually. I may have to pull you guys another list. You guys remember? I don't think I filtered by price of the properties. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to skip trace another 5,000. I don't want to be calling like $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 properties, right? So I'll go back through and filter by price on this. Hold on. I'll do that here in a second. But let's choose a property, guys. And just a really quick way to do it is go to Zillow and see what the Zestimate is. So a really quick rule of thumb is if the owner wants close to the Zestimate, it's not a deal. I've never wholesaled a deal where the price was over the Zestimate unless it was land. So usually 80% or less. Usually. I put 90% here, guys, because I was trying to be nice. But frankly, I'll drop that to 80%. All right. 80% is estimate. All right. So if you get on there, guys, and the owner's like, I'm looking for Looking for 230,000, you probably don't have a good deal. You don't even need to comp it. Yeah, rip 5K. It's okay. I got like 60K exports, so I'm good. It's just a little dip in it. All right. So that's that. If you get a motivated lead, the guy wants to sell. He's really motivated. What's motivation, guys? You use the script. Use RJ script. RJ script is great for determining motivation. This script, guys, people pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this script. It's in the Discord. Okay. This script is great for determining motivation. So you get in there, you determine they're motivated. They want what seems like a reasonable price. Please don't send me deals that they want full ARV or it's not a good deal, because that's not a lead. That's just a random thing. Send me actual quality leads. Okay. Estimate the repairs using this cheat sheet. Give me all the tools, guys. Then I want you to simply submit the lead to me. And then you're going to send a contract. And then I'm going to dispo it. Okay. We're going to walk through we're going to go try to get one. Then I also have the same opportunity for you guys for land in a different zip code. But we can talk about that more a little bit later on, or maybe we save that for a different live stream. All right. But this is reverse wholesaling. This is all we're doing. All we're doing. You guys are going to send me a lead, and I'm going to be like, yeah, that looks like a good lead. I'm going to text my buyer and be like, hey, price. He's going to run his numbers and be like, 205. I'm going to be like, 210. He'll be like, 205. I'll be like, 210. He'll be like, okay, 210. And then he's gonna be like, all right, 210. So I go, I muted my mic. I got too hyped. Be like, 210, guys, lock it in. 5K, non-refundable EMD. Go get that contract. Flip. Done. All right. What city? DFW. Guys, you guys who are new to here, you guys started the live stream late. Go back and watch it after the live stream's over. But long story short, what we're doing here is I am giving you the ultimate opportunity to make over 7 figures this year by reverse wholesaling, because I have buyers who want to spend millions of dollars on assignment fees paying you to find deals, and I give you the step-by-step playbook to send them these deals. And we're going to 50-50 JV. Find exactly these houses. Make 5K. Make 13K. Make 10K. Dude, maybe you can make 43K. Well, Cody's cheap. Well, Cody, if you're buying the cat, that's the thing with creative. So that's another reason I didn't want to do creative, guys. Because when you're doing creative finance, think about it. The antithesis, the devil of a creative finance investor, of a Pace Morby, and I don't blame him. I'm this way too, is spending cash. Like, ew, don't spend your cash. So they don't want to pay you a big assignment fee. They don't want to pay you $5, $10, $20, $30, $40,000 because it brings their entry fee up too high. But a cash buyer doesn't care whether he spends $260 or $300 as long as the deal pencils. As long as it's under 80% of ARV. My dude doesn't care. He literally will pay you $1 million assignment fee as long as you bring him a deal that's under 80% of ARV. That 5K AMD dude sucks. I don't do it. He does it. Sucks. All right. All right. You join a group on Discord? Yeah, by the way, guys, this is the Discord. We have the #1 free wholesaling Discord. I need to let you guys all in. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me just mass let all of you guys in. I think we have people pending, don't we? No, we let you guys in. All right. It's a private Discord. All right. I think we let you guys all in. Cool. Here is the Discord. All right. What questions do you guys have for me before we get started? Let me pull you guys a new list. Does that sound fair? Let's pull you guys a new list. I owe you guys. Let's go to filters here. Hold on. I should have probably filtered by. Let's take out that. Market value max, let's put like 500,000, I guess. Yeah, you don't really want to be wholesaling houses at over $500,000 value anyways. We could even keep that lower. We can drop that to 400. Hold on. The heck, there we go. How many people do we get? 12,000. All right. And then we'll drop years of ownership. Hold on. Years of ownership to 10. And let's pull you guys this list. All right, 6,000, perfect. Cool. My leads, let me reset these leads. Just lost $500 worth of data. That's fine. Let's select all of these. Okay, my leads. And let's download this list. All right, we got you guys a new list. You guys got 6,000 leads. Oh, jeez, dude. All right, here we go. Lead trace is selected. I don't think we need any of this. I don't know. All right, we're getting you guys a new list. So don't worry about this list. Don't worry about this list. We guys got you a new list to start calling. What questions you guys have, guys, before we go through a couple examples, and I'll show you the land buy box here at the end. Actually, I have to call a seller. Maybe I should just call a seller live. Yeah, go to script section. And guys, by the way, if you guys want to join RJ's community, it's not my community. I don't think I make money if I refer you. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I can ask RJ, but here is a link to schedule a call with RJ's team if you guys want to join RJ's community. It's been amazing for me. I'd say like RJ's community has been absolutely incredible for me, and I feel like I have to shout him out. So if you guys want to, it costs money. It's not cheap. I'll just say it's not cheap, but if you are seriously interested in wholesaling, like it's a phenomenal community. So feel free to check it out if you guys want. Cool. Where's the list? So the list is in the first deal guaranteed. I'm putting it in here. Give me 1 second. It's going to be in there in a second. And you guys are going to have a list of 5,000 leads to start with. You know what? Screw it. Maybe I'll throw you an extra 5,000. We'll see what mood I'm in. Cool. Look at Ty's land deal he was sent. Don't forget, wink, wink, it's in Dallas. Okay, let me check it out real quick. Okay, guys, take a break. We're going to take a break. I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to look at a couple deals. I may need to call a seller. Then we're going to get back to this, okay? Can I wholesale houses in Texas if I live in California too? Absolutely. So, Jerry, the house that we just made $12,000 on, guess where he is? He's not in Texas. He's not even in the United States. He's in Canada. And my number one wholesaler, Ryan, is in Canada. He's making 6, a lot of six figures. Shouldn't have said 666, but you get the point. He's making a lot of money. So yeah, you can be in California, absolutely. Look at both of them and see which ones you prefer. RJ's script is for PPL. So for inbound leads, Jerry's script is for outbound. So I would lean on Jerry's outbound script. Dude, Raymond, it's not that I think you can get a deal. I know you can get a deal. Literally go through these steps. You're going to get a deal, Raymond. I want you to make $10,000 this month, Raymond. Not this month. This month is over, so let's not push our luck. Next month. May, guys, Raymond's going to make 10K. That's my goal. It's my goal. I don't promise anything. But I do guarantee that if you don't get a deal, bro, you have a one-on-one with me. All right? You'll have a one-on-one with me. Yeah, send me the deal, Emmanuel. Just drop it in here or message me on Discord. Okay, I need to available for all plans. Is Ninja Mode texting available for? Yeah, it's available for all plans. Dude, Xleads is such a good deal, guys. So, freexleads.com. If my link doesn't work, I'm going to cry. That's my affiliate link. It usually works. I don't know why it's not working. Weird. I don't know. Hey, someone click the link. Let me know if it's not working. What's your Discord? The wholesalers. All right. All right, you guys can answer these questions. Wholesalers.com. All right. Cool. Let's check out these leads that I guess got sent. So Ty sent me a lead. All right, let's check this out. Gonna take a little break, guys. I'm gonna look at some leads. I gotta call a seller. Then we're gonna get back into how to get your first deal. I just need a mental break. So I just got sent this piece of land. Here it is. So how do I comp land? So I got a piece of land, and the message from Ty said, JV deal, shit looks like a dunk, on markets in the area for 50K plus, only one sold comp for 26K. asking 25K with utilities. Shit, okay. Sounds pretty good. So how do we comp this? So first thing I like to do with land, guys, is I like to go to a free website, free, called Regrid. You can pay for it. I pay for it, but it can be free too. And then I like to look at the piece of land I'm dealing with. So why is this land so cheap, Ty? Look how shitty this land. Yep, that's the problem. Ty, I don't think this land has any road access. So there's something called John Street here, but I don't think it's built out. I don't think there's an actual road here. So I think all of this 3 lots are actually worthless. And it shows that there's a house on here. So there's something sketchy going on right here. And I can't get street view. So let's try to get street view. That's, guys, I always start by comping my land by looking on Regrid to seeing what my parcel map looks like. Because when something's too good to be true, it often is. So Ty said, dude, the deal looks too good to be true, essentially. It may be. So here, okay, so there's Yancey Street. Here's Yancey Street. So this is the house. Now, if it's just this house, that's not too good to be true. But I don't see how we can get to the lot. So I think the lot is behind. If I'm not mistaken. Ty, we're going to have to check. But if that lot is behind here, it's worthless. It's literally worth 0. So let me know about that. All right. That's how we comp land. I guess I need regrid. Guys, make sure to get regrid. All right. What's up, Skylar? You can jump in here and talk if you want. I can't get into the Discord. All right, let me see what's going on. Ty, just let everyone in the Discord. We'll just check them off. Just let everyone in. All right. I have 3 deals I'm about to send you. Bro, guys, send me every deal you got. So we don't only do DFW. I want to make that clear. Guys, in the Discord, we literally, you guys can send me deals in Texas. We do a lot of deals in Texas, most of our deals in Texas, but nationwide, send me deals nationwide. Send me creative deals. I pay good assignment fees. I just paid Matthew $7,500 for a creative deal, and I bought it myself. So you guys can check out that whole video here. That's me. And then we do on markets. Guys, we do everything. All right. So did you upload the list? Oh, shit. I should probably upload the list. Hold on. There you go. So there you go. Hedge fund list. Cool. Let me call a seller right now, guys, and then I'm going to go back and show you opportunity number 2. And the seller, hopefully she answers. This is one that I'm actually brought to me by Marquez. That is opportunity number 2. Oh, by the way, guys, if any of you want to come up here and talk, I forgot to offer that. Click this link. You can come up here and talk to me and ask me any questions in person. So just click that link. Okay, let me call this lady. She's not getting back to me. I just offered her $100,000, and if she accepts, I have what I believe is a pretty good deal. Let's see. I'm gonna call her. She didn't answer. I texted the offer. I texted her, and you see, here's my text. Yeah, see camera. Block my face. No, that's not happening. It's not happening. I texted her 100K offer. Let's see.
Please leave your message.
Calling again. Is Marquez on his stream? Marquez, you here, bro? Let's call Marquez. Oh, yeah, what's up, bro? Dude, I texted her the offer. She's been ghosting me for like an hour now. But she doesn't live at the property.
Please leave your message for
I can't go out there and just send her the offer. Okay, let me send her a text and be like, hi, do you have any questions for me? Any concerns? I would love to send you over. How do I phrase this? I can I can send you. Hey, you know what? What's your concerns? We actually bought the house nearby on Bickers. I'm looking forward to working with you on yours. Thanks. All right. She replies slow, bro. Oh, does she? All right. Make sure I don't have any mistakes. Hi, do you have any questions for me? Any concerns? We actually bought the house nearby on Bickers. I'm looking forward to working with you on yours. Thanks. Oh, what a good deal. Guys, and if you want good deals like this, I'm going to show you exactly how Marquez found this. Such a good deal. Such a good deal, Marquez. And guys, I have another deal that I'm working on in the vicinity. Let's just say, guys, it's a multi 5-figure assignment fee. And it's going to come from opportunity number 2. Opportunity number 2. Show you opportunity number 2 in a second. All right. David, what questions you got for me? What's up, David? David, that is surprise you. Your mic is muted, by the way, bro. What's up, dude? You guys have questions for me, guys? You guys can jump in and ask me questions. And we're going to go show you opportunity number 2 here. And I'm going to try to find a couple deals on this live stream. All right, David. We're moving you, David. See you, David. All right. Anyone have questions, guys? Click that link. Let's look for a few opportunities on number 1. So I could go to my Enzo dialer right now. Ty, if you want, you can upload that list to Enzo. What's up, Ty? Is this Ty or Tyler? Yo. Guys. Okay. We're struggling here, guys. Struggling. Okay. Juan, you're such a douche. Okay, but I don't have Enzo set up on this computer. Ty, if you want to upload that list to Enzo, I can call it. Up to you, dude. But if you want to upload that list, I hate uploading lists to Enzo. I can call that list. So I could call that 5,000 list, guys. Or in the meantime, let's go back to Zillow and see if I can find a half good deal. All right, help me out here, guys. You guys know the buy box. It's in the Discord. Whoever sends me a property, you guys send it to me on the live stream. Here, that's what we're going to do. Look, go to the buy box. Try to find a deal that's on Zillow that fits this buy box. Send it to me right now in the live stream. And if I get the deal, we'll JV on it. Okay? We'll JV on it. Just text me, message me the address in the chat. All right? You guys got homework. Go to the Discord. Okay? And what you're going to do is look through this buy box. Go to Zillow. Let's try and find a matching one together. Okay? Make sure the price is pretty good. Like chill, guys. Like if it's 400,000 and it's worth 330, like don't send me garbage. Send me some good ones. Okay, Marquez said he just got me one. If I get it, I will literally pay you. I will literally pay you. This will be fun. Let's do it. Okay, so Marquez says he's got one at 609. All right, let's see. Is Marquez about to make $5,000? Green Spring Drive, Arlington. I like it. Or guys, you know why I like it? Blurred out houses I like. More usually motivated sellers. They blur out their house on Google Street View. Holy shit. That thing is rough. The rehab may be a little bit too high for the buyer. I will say though, guys, a little caveat is sometimes this buyer doesn't want to do a lot of rehab. This is pretty bad. But okay, as long as it's not fire damage. 144. So let's see if it works. We have a 3-2, 1,500 square foot, 8,000 square feet. Nice. I may make the buy box a little bit more strict because there are things like schools and things that matter, but that's fine. So it fits all the boxes. Does it have a 2-car garage? Did it have a 2-car attached garage? Yep, 2-car garage. Dude, what a good find. What's wrong with this freaking house, dude? What happened here? Is there a description? Multiple offers, deadline 5/1. Okay, that deadline's in like 3 days. All right, I like it. Dude, good find. Let's comp it real quick, guys. We'll see what our best offer is. Our little contractors, what do we think repairs are? What do we think repairs are on this? You guys tell me. I mean, tough to know without seeing the house. What year is it? 1982. I got an idea in my head what I think repairs are, but I want to know what you guys think. Let's assume a new roof. Add 10K for a roof. Let's also budget for, I don't know, another 10K and other things, and then cosmetics, guys. What do you think cosmetics are going to be? What do you guys think repairs are on this? 85K, 90K. I'm worried, dude. If it's fire damage, this thing's gonna be over 100K in repairs. I hope it's not fire damage. Yeah, 85, 90K. Okay. Any other guesses, guys? I'm gonna comp this in the meantime. These are just guesses, guys. It's impossible to know. All right. No one else wants to put their out 94. Cap Primo must have a calculator or something that they're using. Why is this not working? The heck? Okay, he's not going to work today. Come on. The repairs seem a little bit severe for the buyer, but that's okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, I would. So Chris is budgeting like $50 a square foot. I don't think you're far off, man. Plus a couple majors. I just think it's pretty bad. Maybe if it's fire damage, it's gonna be 50. The cheat sheet, guys, is probably gonna be low on this one. The cheat sheet says cheat sheet says like 80 to 90K. So if you guys said 80 to 90K, I think that's solid. If you guys said over 100, it could be. If you guys said 70, it could be 70. Maybe it's even 60. It's hard to say when you don't see it, but somewhere around 80, I think is a solid guess. That's sort of where I would have been. Let's see. So let's look for a comp. Let's try to find a good comp. This is a perfect house, though, dude, if it wasn't so effed up. Here's one that sold for $293. And it's not even nice. Jeez, that's not even nice, man. So ARV, this one has a pool. I don't like properties with pools. They're not great comps. But that one sold for $330, and it seems nice. It's crazy that one sold for $293. Pending $315, pending $325. If you guys want to help me out here, I'm leaning that ARV is probably a little bit above 3. Again, our house is smaller than these, but that one 320. So let's just even 3, I think, would be on the lower side. What app is that? Great question. This is Propelio. This is the best comping software for Texas, and frankly, the only comping software that you can use in Texas. Oh shit, I spelled it wrong for you. Propelio. There you go. Oh no, I spelled it right. Never mind. Anyways, yeah, freepropelio.com. 14-day free trial, no credit card needed. It's dunk. Okay. So Google Calculator, guys. I'm building you guys a way better calculator than having it to do on the screen. But buyer will pay 80%. Let's minus 80,000 repairs. 168. Okay, we want to minus a 20K assignment fee. We're about 148. It's not far off. What was our price on this one? 144. It's not bad. ARV could be 300. My buyer's gonna argue with me on that. ARV could be 300. Repairs could be more, but frankly, I like this one. I'm just worried it's like that's a good find. This is a solid find. Okay, let's comp 1 or 2 more, and then I'm gonna call the agents on these. So I'm gonna save this one. This one's in the save section. Good find. Good find. Good find. Now the 90% rule, my 90% rule, let's see what it says. My 90% rule is gonna be on the cheaper side. It's the only problem though. So, but if I do my new 90% rule, let's say, yeah, we're close on it. We're close. Okay, cool. But guys, hey, but like here, you know what I want? I just want to stop here for a second because firstly, Marquez, you're on fire, bro. awesome. If you guys found a solid lead like that, that's one where you absolutely go in the Discord and then you go to Texas leads. You go here, you submit that lead. Submit that all day long. That's a quality lead. You see how we're close on it? That's a good lead. Checks the boxes. We're close. Submit it. But first, call the agent. Don't submit it without calling the agent. Call the agent. See if they're still accepting offers. Make sure that we're all good. Then submit that lead. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of people in here. Okay, before we call the agent on that one, let's look at one more deal. David sent me one in Dallas. Let's check this out. Now, here's the beautiful thing, guys. If it doesn't fit this buyer's buy box, guess what? I got about another 1,000 or 2,000 buyers I can send it to. So it's fine. Like this one may not. I'll send it to another 2,000 buyers. Here's one. This is a framer. I'm looking for houses made of brick, and it's too new. Too new. I should have probably put that in there, but you don't usually want to wholesale houses cash that are above, oh shit, you're not seeing the screen, my bad, that are usually 2010 or newer for the most part, at least 2019. This is too new. This needs to go creative, probably. So too new of a house, in my opinion. Yeah, that dude found that on Zillow. Where do you find phone numbers? What do you mean by that question, Epic? And by the way, guys, if you want to ask questions, David, Tyler, in the chat, tell me yes if you guys are ready and I can bring you on stage. Where do you find the phone numbers? Of who? Of the agent or of sellers? I don't understand your question. Just let me know and I'll help you out. By the way, guys, if you want to jump in here, click this link. Okay, let me look at a different one. We got one in Garland. Okay. Oof, you guys know I love Garland. Garland's a hot market. 2205 Meadow Lane. Now I'm doing, I put Dallas. Now I'm doing the calling and comping part. That's going to be your guys' job, but it's fine. We're practicing here. Oh, this is a pretty house. I like it. This is a cutie. Okay, been on the market 19 days. It hasn't been on the market that long, but that's fine. Repairs on this thing probably could be 70. Could be 80. But the roof looks pretty good. I don't know what the hell that is. That's an ugly ass chimney or what the hell that is. Let's comp it real quick. All right. Sellers. How do you find sellers' phone numbers? Okay, great question. Let's take a pause here. Best place if you don't have a paid software like Xleads or Batch Leads or Deal Machine is PropWire. This is Jerry Norton's software. It's amazing. You can pull motivated leads using a software, but the only thing you don't get is phone numbers. So how do I get the phone number of, let's say, this owner? A free way is to just go to truepeoplesearch.com. Now this is manual, it's slow, it's not the most effective. I put the wrong address in, but you get the point. You can click on Charles T. Gaston and you can get his phone number. But the best way to do it is to get a software like Xleads, Batch Leads, or Deal Machine. They have free comping if you want phone numbers. Too new because sellers doesn't have enough equity. No, that's a good point. Too new as in there's not enough value to be had. So you want to be able to, I mean, Phil, if you brought me this deal and it's worth 200,000 and it doesn't need a lot of work and you brought it to me at 130,000, great. It's a good wholesale deal, right? But usually you want to focus on ugly houses. And if a house is only 5 years old, it hasn't had the chance to get very ugly. And the value hasn't had the chance for it to like be a good deal. Not always, but I would focus on creative here or innovation usually. Innovation's a good strategy on these. What's up, Leo? Dude, it's been a while, man. When a realtor accepts your offer and wants proof of funds, reach out to me. I can possibly provide you proof of funds depending on my buyer or the situation. But guys, to be honest, I've wholesaled a lot of houses. I've never really had to show proof of funds. It's just because I'm really confident on the phone. and I know what to say, that they don't ask me for proof of funds. So the fact that you're getting asked for proof of funds is probably because the realtor is like, you're a wholesaler and you're new and you're not confident. So where's your money? Okay. All right. Let me look at a couple more here. Well, let's look at this Garland one real quick. Let's look at one more, and then let's call some properties, and I'll show you the last $5. And I want this lady to answer, bro. Oh, man, dude, she's not answering. Let me turn my volume on in case she calls me. I want that deal. I'll show you exactly how, guys, we're going to get this deal. Comp this one. Let's see. Yeah, Marquez, that was a solid one you sent me, actually. Only thing is, it's going to be tough because they're taking best and final, and usually best and final deals I never get. I'm always lower on the best and finals. That's the only problem with on market. You guys want to focus off market. Like, this is just showing you practice, but usually you want to focus off market. So guys, ARV on this house that we're looking at is probably going to be like 350 plus. Seems to be like the biggest house in the neighborhood. Here's a 360. It could lean more. Maybe we can even get 375. It's just tough because we don't have any comps to justify that, which is always a tough situation to be in. You don't usually want to be the most expensive house in the neighborhood. No, there was a 395er that sold. So I would, yeah, there you go. Call ARV 395-ish. Okay. So 395 is ARV. How much do they want for the house? 270. We're off. I can just tell you that just by quick math. So Google calculator, 395 times 0.8 minus, what did we say? Maybe 80K in repairs, 236. We're probably going to need to offer this one. I would probably want to offer like 200, maybe 210. That's how I would look at it. Worth a shot. Someone wants to offer it. I prefer Deal Machine all day long. All day long. You get free skip tracing with Deal Machine. 2200, 23. Yeah, I would want to be on the low 200s on this one. So that's that, but not a bad find. Not a bad find. Now, would I submit that lead? No, I would. Please don't submit that lead to me because we're 50K off. So you would call the realtor and you'd be like, hey, I'm looking to offer 200,000. Should you be embarrassed, guys? No, you miss every shot you don't take. Like, just call the realtor and offer 200K. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it right now if you guys want it. I don't care. She's going to tell me probably to say no, but what's the worst thing that should happen? She says no. Like, who cares? Okay, we'll save that one. I'll offer 200K. Okay, let's do one more. Who has the last lead for me? Let's do one more. All right, this is the last one. And then let's call them, and then we'll shift into the next thing. David, Tyler, y'all are just sitting here. You guys don't want to talk? All right. Okay. I'm going to remove you guys from stage. Come back in, guys, if you guys want to talk. Cool. 4809 Richardson Street, Fort Worth. All right, found it. It backs up to apartments. You guys see that? Immediately I saw that. It looks like it backs up to apartments, which is going to hurt value. Is there a 2-car garage? Yep, nice. Looks like a little bit more of a lower income area. I have a feeling this needs to be bought closer, like 160, but let's see. Where is this? Oh, it's not a good area. It's not a good area. This is not a good area. This is not a good area. It may even need to be cheaper. This is a bad area. Ask me how I know. I have a house there. Come on, load. May even be cheaper than, I think it needs to be cheaper than that. It's a really bad area. Probably low freaking low to mid 100s. ARV what? 270 on this? 260? Yeah. Yeah, ARV 260, bro. Rule of thumb is you always want to sell for about 100K less than your ARV on these cheap houses. So if ARV is 260, I probably want to sell it around about 160, 150. So quickest way to comp a deal. There you go. So could I offer maybe 140? I could maybe see a 140 offer. Should we call an offer 140 on that one? Would the hedge fund buy this one? No, this is a little bit too much of a bad neighborhood, but I could still sell this to someone else. I'm getting an ARV of that one's 230. That one sold for 260. Bit concerning. There's a big discrepancy here. This one was 265. This is 220. No solid. That was 230. I'm gonna have to go. So let's just say call it 240 times 0.78 minus 60. Yeah, I'm offering 120 on this. They're not gonna like my offer. I'll offer anyways. All right. Maybe I'll grease them to 130. Actually, it has to be worth more than that. I mean, look at this land that's selling there. Huh. Okay. Anyways. All right. Those are it. I'm gonna call these people now. All right. Can you make a calling competition? Let us talk to the seller. How do you want to do that? How would I do that? And then let me know. Like how could I actually structure that? Someone check her. So Ty, someone feel free to check. I don't know why I said her. It's probably him, but their lead. Let me call these 3 properties. So this one, what did we say? We want to be around 120. I'm absolutely going to be yelled at on this one, but I don't care. It's a trash house. It's a yeah, it's been on the market. It's a 120. All right. And that's the thing, guys. These on-market properties, they want too much. So that's why we do off-market. I urge you guys to go off-market, though. Like, focus off-market.
Thank you for calling Trey Laura.
Trash. Trash house. Trash realtor. Trash. Oh, no. I think I lost that first lead. What was the first one, guys? Can someone resend me the Addy of that first house I was supposed to call? This one I said I was offering 200K on. They're gonna tell me to pack sand. Let's try to get so guys, if you can't get realtors' phone numbers, it's not working. No one's answering. r.com. Throw the address in here. Now you can call. Gregory is gonna hate me, bro. But never be scared to call. My bad. Click it. Why am I not getting Gregory? There's Gregory's phone number. Oh, someone's playing Counter-Strike.
Hi, this is Greg Ivy with the Ivy Agency. I'm not available at the moment, but please leave a message or a text, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey, Greg, my name is Max. I'm reaching out about your property on Meadow Lane in Garland. I work with a fund here in Las Colinas, and we're buying a bunch of brick 3-2s with 2-car garages that are 1970s plus. So this fits our buy box exactly, and we fix them up, and then we usually just hold them as rentals. The only thing is, I'm coming in with my numbers on the low 200s, so I don't know if your buyers are flexible. We're cash. We close in 7 days. And I'll even pay your agent fees if that helps. So if I can get this property at around, I'd say 210, and I pay your agent commissions, that's probably where I'm going to be. But if we're close, I'd love to walk the property and go from there. So feel free to call me back. I would probably send that in text form, guys. So how do I leave my messages? How do I talk to agents? So when you have a specific buy box, guys, Don't say I'm a wholesaler, but don't say I'm a real estate investor and I'm buying this house for myself. Say I work with a fund, I work with an investor, and we're looking for, we're looking for, and then explain their buy box. We're looking, yeah, I work with this fund and we're looking for brick 3.2s, houses just like this. It's such a great house, 2-car garage, 1970s plus. It fits our buy box exactly. Do I sound like a wholesaler? I don't sound like a wholesaler. 0%. This guy would never think I'm a wholesaler. By the way, I left that message. He thinks I literally work with a fund. Like, that was very good. That's how you want to leave your message. That's how you text and be like, have a canned text message, save it. I can make one for you guys in Discord. Hey, my name is Max. Working with a fund, looking to buy brick 3.2, 1970s plus, around 200K. Would love to submit an offer on this one. If not, can you send me any future deals? Done. Always, guys, last thing. Always offer to pay the agent's commission. Always offer. Tell your boy Greg, lowball them and say, hey, Greg, I'll pay your 3% commission. Lowball, offer to pay their commission. That's how you get deals done, because the realtors will fight for you now. Greg, he's like, fuck, what a shit offer. But he's going to be like, dude is going to pay me 3%. And if I can get 3% from somewhere else, that means I'm making 6%. Ooh, I'm going to make 6%, dude. That's going to take the wifey on a vacation. Hey, sellers, this offer's strong. We're not going to get a better offer. Like, we got to take it. You just take it. But Greg, it's like 50 grand below list. Take it. They're good. Take it. That's how the world works, guys. The world works on money. You pay Greg, you offer to pay Greg an extra 6 grand, he's going to fight for your offer. No, you pay it, title pays it. So it just comes out of your assignment fee. So instead of making a 20K assignment fee, well, maybe I want to make a 14K assignment fee. 14K is better than nothing. Then be more broad. Great question. Be more broad to say I work with a group of I work with investors here in DFW. I would just say I work with some investors here in DFW. And then if you get really stumble and it's a good deal, have me come on the phone and I'll close them for you guys. All right. Just be like, you know what? You can say some bullshit. Like, there's different divisions at our company. All I do is find the deals. Let me connect you with someone internally at the fund or let me connect you with someone higher up who can answer all your questions. I think you just hang up. Yeah, just say you work with investors. It's fine. All right. Yeah. All right. So we called those. What was the first property? What was the fire damage property? Someone resend me that fire damaged one that we looked at. I lost it. Okay. In the meantime, let's look at opportunity number 2. So I showed you opportunity number 1, guys. You have a list. Literally start to just find, guys. Like, it's like, finds me some leads. Like, we'll make so much money. Opportunity number 2. This is fun. If you guys are land people, you guys want to try some land. This zip code, guys, is fire. I wholesale a lot of properties, a lot of land in this zip code. It's a little secret. Don't go out sharing it. If everyone knows about it, we're not going to make a lot of money. I know I'm putting this out on the internet. I'm going to regret doing that. This little secret zip code, guys, has so much land development going on right now, right in here. And especially right in these first, actually not this whole zip code. Actually, I probably need to break it down, but really right in here. I'll post a picture in the Discord. Here, that's what I'll do. Hold on. Who's calling me on? Oh, Brian. Yo, Brian, I'm on a live stream, bro. So I'll call you later and we can play CS, okay? I'm on a live stream. You're in front of hundreds of people. Sorry, buddy. Do you have any words of advice for the people? Okay, be smart with your money, guys. Don't lose, and you can only win if you're with Max. I promise you that's exactly what he said. And guys, wish Brian a happy birthday. He's been my friend for like 20 years. And it was just his birthday. Yay. Okay, see you, Brian. All right. We're going to play video games later. So yeah, guys, these first like 3 quadrants are the best right in here. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to find we're going to find houses or land in that quadrant. So let me talk to you guys about something. Here, you know what? I'll show you. I'm trying to remember all the deals I've done in this area. I can't remember all of them. This one, this piece of land is in those quadrants. Let's scroll down here. Sold. Who do you think sold it? Who do you think found it? Ryan Binion. It was listed for $135 on Zillow. He offered 70. Did he offer 70,000? 77,000? I forget, 75,000. We sold it for 99,000. We made like 20 something thousand dollars. Okay, that's not it. There's one on Garland. This was Olivia's deal. This one. Same area, guys. Oh, no, wrong one. It was something like Garland Street. Garland Road. Was it Garland Road? Anyways, there was another one, guys. Olivia, she made, how much did we make? I think Olivia made $10,000 on this deal. Okay, she got paid $10,000. Okay, so if Olivia, you're here, shout out to you. Okay, Peter got one on Canada in this neighborhood. I've done a few in this neighborhood. Kobe, guys, is Kobe here? Kobe Axed made $55,000 doing this. He got sent $55,000. So this is the secret. Land here is worth a freaking fortune. Everybody wants land there. So let's go back to Xleads. You can do this on PropWire. You can do this anywhere. Let's go to 75212. But also tear down houses. It can be land or tear down houses. I'm going to show you exactly how to find them. So here's 75212. But frankly, all I guys really want you guys to do, this all works. Don't get me wrong. Like this all works. But my favorite is this section. Oh, it's so pretty. Guys, this is money. Like, I don't know if you guys get excited like I do. This, dude, is an infinite money glitch like I've never seen before in my life. God, all you guys are going to be texting. And I'm saying, you guys don't have to only text this quiet. Like, this all works too. Don't get me wrong. But this is my sweet spot. Okay? Now we're going to filter this. So we got all the steps in the Discord. So I give you guys all the steps. Same thing. We're going to look for land in this Discord, in this area, or houses. But more specifically, look for houses that are 1960s or older. Why? Because you're not going to wholesale a brand new house. We're not going to tear down a brand new house. We want to find ugly houses in this zip code. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of them. Here, let's take this Parvia address, for example. Let's plug it into, you'll see how many ugly houses. You'll see the opportunity, guys. It's a gold mine. Okay, so literally how you're going to reverse wholesale and you're going to make a freaking fortune. Look at Street View. Tear down that shit. Tear down that shit. Tear down that shit. Okay? Tear down. Tear down. Oh, see, someone tore it down. They built a new house. That's a new house. Tear down. There's so many opportunities. This is not, oh God. Then you see, this is what they're building, bro. They're building these giant apartments. We get back in there. I'd have to get back in there. I have to go find the right street. But long story short, guys, they're tearing down these homes and they're building new construction in this area like crazy. There's another one, okay? So either find a lot or find a dinkity old house and we tear them down, okay? So what kind of dinkity old houses though? So where did my Xleads go? Did I lose it? Did I lose it? No, he's here. So 1960s or older. You can also look for like 1,500 square feet or less usually. Maybe they're usually not big houses. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna get to your guys' questions here in a second. So let me just quickly pull one for you guys. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. So what are we looking for here? All property types. So we can either look for single family homes or we can look for land. The lot sizes, guys, you need to usually be 0.08 or bigger. is usually what I'm finding, 0.08 or bigger, but it doesn't have to be. Look how small Parvia was. Parvia was only 3,471 square feet. That's crazy small. It was the weirdest deal of my life. You had to build a this big of a house, but we still managed to pull it off. You know how fast we sold Parvia, guys? You know how fast I sold that lot? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. That's how fast deals go here. 12 minutes we had it sold. So, the fastest wholesale deal of my life. 12 minutes. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how we should filter this list. We could play around with it, but where's the year built? I want to have it maxed like 1960. We're going to tear down these houses. So how many opportunities do we have right now? We have a 1,200. Like we could literally pull. I've already pulled this list for you guys. I can pull it again. Should I just pull this list? I mean, then you can filter by things that you want. But like here, I'll just pull this list. All right, cool. There you go. Now I'm saying, guys, you can still absolutely go into this quadrant, go into all these quadrants. But let's start right here. Okay. And then it's really simple what we're going to do. So you remember how the last one we did 80% of ARV? This one we're not going to. My leads. Reset. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, let's give you guys some more leads. My leads. Okay, we're going to download this. Lead trace, export. Okay. I'll give you guys this list too. This one's really simple. You guys ready? You guys know what you're going to do? The other one, you had to do math. This one, you are literally going to text blast and cold call every single person. And you're going to say, hey, would you take 100K cash? Not 99, 100K cash. Because 100,000 sounds like so much more than 99,000 or 95,000. You're going to offer them 100K cash. You're going to say 21-day close because land needs some more time, guys. And also there's a lot of affidavit of airship problems in this neighborhood. Ask Peter. Peter would know. These deals sometimes take time to close because they get messy. So say 21-day close. As is, no repairs. Now, you may not want to tell them that you're bulldozing their house. So I don't do that, guys, because sometimes, guys, these properties are sentimental to these people. They may live in a shitter, but these properties are sentimental. Sometimes they don't care. They're like, yeah, bulldoze my shit. But I don't lead with, hey, I'm going to bulldoze your house. Like, these properties are sentimental, okay? And you offer them 100K cash, as is. You pay all closing costs, everything. This area, guys, I can sometimes pay 110. I can pay 120. I can pay 130. Sometimes I can pay 140. I can maybe even pay 150. But I want you to start all of your offers at 100K cash and just call and text all these people. And if you get anyone who's remotely interested around the 100K mark, send me the lead. That's it. And then we got all the contracts here for you in the contracts channel. Does that make sense? Because let me show you something, guys. Let me quickly show you something. We are copying a property using Propelio, and 150. What's that? It was a house or it was land sold for 150. This one sold for 163. Look, it was a 0.0. Well, how big was the lot? 0.011. That's a pretty good sized lot for this area. Okay, cool. 163, 150. This one sold for 195. Damn, that was a big honker. It was a little bit bigger of a lot. 145. You guys start to see they're all selling for about 150-ish. Okay, they're all selling for about 150-ish. So if you guys, I'm gonna stop talking here in a second because I'm getting annoying. I've been going for an hour and a half. I'm exhausted. If you, okay, I got the list right. Do I have the list yet? I got the list. If you message this list or anything in this area, not just this quadrant, anything in this area, and you offer 100K cash, and someone says yes, I can probably sell it for 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. Man, that's pushing it. Unless it's like a crazy good lot. But like at least 130. Offer 100K cash. Do it. Do it. Send me the leads. Do it. You're looking at five figures. You're looking at 5 figures, guys. Now, guess what? They say no to 100K cash, but they're motivated. Then you say, cool, what price can I get this done for today? Right now, I'll send you the contract. No, man, I'm not. Right now, what's the price? 140. Meet me in the middle, 120. We'll get it done right now. No, man, I can't. 125 sign. Okay, he signs for 125. We sell it for 140. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll put that list in the Discord too. I'll upload in a second. What questions you guys have? These are the first 2 opportunities I'm providing you guys. I'm gonna have a lot more, but I'm not gonna provide you any more unless we get at least, come on, at least what, 5 people? How many of you have watched this live stream? There's 70 of you right now. Okay, you know what? Let's start to get motivated. I'm gonna sound like Pacem over here for a second. How many of you guys genuinely think you can do one of these 2 opportunities that I showed you? Because I want at least 5 of you to get a deal here. I think 5 of you, we can get a contract in the next 30 days. I genuinely think at least 5 of you can get a contract in the next 30 days. I'd be disappointed if at least 5 of you don't. All right, David's going to do it. I know freaking David's going to do it, bro. Okay, don't worry. So, the first list, is that your dog in the corner? No, bro. My dog's actually right under me right now. So, Ryan Binion has gotten a deal in this area. This guy knows. And Ryan Binion is also, let's just say, done multiple of opportunity number 1. We got a lot of you saying me, but how many of you want to be Ryan Binion? I would love for Ryan. I would love for you to get up here. Ryan never talks. I always try to get him up here, guys. He's our number 1 wholesaler. He never wants to hang out with me anymore. He met this girl. Now he doesn't want to ever hang out with me and talk to me anymore. It's fine. You know, click that link, Ryan, if you want to ever hang out. All right, a lot of you say you will, but like at the end of the day, I don't see any leads coming in. So I really expect you guys to start calling and getting some of these leads. So yes, opportunity number 2, there's going to be less. There's going to be less of these properties. So opportunity number 1, there's tens of thousands of properties. My buyer wants to pay 1.2 million in assignment fees this year minimum. Like there's a lot. Opportunity number 2, there's less, but please guys, feel free to open up the quadrants. Like you can go over here, you can go over here, but really focus on that opportunity number 1. I just want to give land people an option too, because a lot of you guys want to learn land. Brian says, I don't know how you guys don't get contracts. I got 2 contracts in a week spending 30 minutes, 1 hour texting offers. Because Ryan, they're learning, man. They're learning. Okay? They're learning. All right, I'll call that one. And I'm texting in a dude. Are you actually texting a Canadian number? Dude, you're a monster, bro. This guy's a monster. You know, Ryan almost moved to America to marry me so I could give him his citizenship, but he ended up moving back. Come on, Ryan. Come back to America, Ryan. We love you, dude. Binion, how many deals a month are you roughly getting now? Like roughly. Because when you were with me, you were getting a handful, right? It wasn't super consistent, but you were starting to finally make some fees. Like they were rolling in. You were getting a few a month. Dude, I want Ryan to jump alive. Come on. So, anyways, guys, we got 2 opportunities. I would really focus on that first one the most, but the second one is there for everyone who wants to dabble in land. What questions you guys have? Jesus, dude. Dude, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oh my God. But you probably have high marketing costs, guys. That's not coming. I'm sure Ryan's spending tens of thousands of dollars in marketing, but still. Holy shit. How much of that is in DFW? Dude, that's crazy. All India, dude, Jesus. Heather must be very happy, dude. That's crazy. Heather must be so happy. What was that? What was that chime? Oh, okay. Not bad. We just got an offer on a property. I got to go for the price reduction. I'll go in for the price reduction. All right, cool. We got an offer on a property. Dude, that's crazy. I'm spending 25 to 30K Canadian dollars per month. Dude, you must literally be Heather's favorite person on planet Earth. Ryan, I'm not here to change your business model. You know my drama with them, that's your problem. I'm just saying, send me some deals that they don't move. I got you, bro. Okay, I got you. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. Keep your stuff going. I want you to be rich, but just send me some deals that aren't a good fit for them. All right. I got this. I got you. You owe me. Come on. I lost like 6 months of rent with you living at my house. All right. Love you, bro. And then if you ever need help, guys, Ryan's thinking about Ryan's thinking about teaching more people about how he makes money. So I'm encouraging Ryan to start making more content, starting getting out there, doing some coaching. So just know that Ryan may start doing that, guys. It'd be cool. It'd be cool for Ryan to share some of that knowledge, dude. 250K in assignments is crazy. All right, Ryan, you're gonna get people to add you like crazy, man. So that's awesome. All right, guys, what question do you guys have? If you guys want to talk to me, I'm tired. Feel free to click this link. I'm gonna stop talking a lot. Click this link if you guys want to jump on here and talk to me. All right, so one of my houses is falling apart. Here are some pictures. Junior got some video. Oh, geez. Oh, my roof is leaking real bad. Oh, God, it's really bad. Dude, my roof is leaking. Dude, look how bad my roof is leaking at one of my rental properties. Come on, camera, focus. Look at that. Guys, look how bad my roof is leaking. My ceiling. Shit. Fuck. Owning rental property sucks. All right. Man, shoot, the stinking roof, man. The shingles on the cap ridge keep coming off, and there's a hole in the ridge to where if it rains, you're probably going to take on some water again. Oh, no, oh, God, I have a hole. All right, I got to call insurance claim. We're going to go to USAA, guys, after this, and we're going to file another insurance claim. Okay. I'll upload a land list right now. Hold on. Let me upload that land list for you guys. Guys, owning rental properties is oftentimes overrated. You can make a lot more just wholesaling and not having to own rental properties. Here you go. All right, here, I uploaded the land list. Would you consider Midland, Odessa to be a bad market? Yeah. Not a good market. Not a good market. Yeah, man, it's good. It's good to own properties for the long run, Ryan, and I think you should, especially because you're making so much money now that your taxes are gonna be brutal. Like if you keep this up, dude, you're probably gonna have $1, $2, $3, $400,000 in fucking taxes, especially in Canada. So you need to buy properties to lower your taxes. So you should probably buy 5 homes this year. Very rare. I mean, it happens about 1 in every 10,000 times. If you set up your sub twos properly, they shouldn't get called. I'll connect you with the right attorneys that set everything up, and then they shouldn't get called. I've only heard of one person getting theirs called, maybe 2. It doesn't really ever happen. And if it does happen, then you just sell it or refinance and just we move on. I am not a veteran. So that's why but Ryan, I prefer seller finance because there's no due on sale clause with seller finance. So I have a property right now with 0% interest, and the seller can never say, I want all the money right now, or what. It's like, no, like you financed the property to me for 30 years at 0% interest. Yeah, I prefer seller financing all day long. There's no risk in seller financing. The only risk is if I don't pay my seller and they foreclose on me, but I'm going to. So for example, Ryan, I won't show it here on the live stream, but I bought a little house. I paid too much for it. I overpaid for it. I fixed some things up. I'm in at about 180. It's probably worth like 170, but my PITI is less than 1,000 and I'm about to rent it for like 1,500, 1,600 bucks. So if I cash flow 500 bucks, not bad, right? 500 bucks a month, that's 6 grand a year. But I also lower my taxes a lot, and that house is going to appreciate, and you know it's just free money. It's free money. What about probates? I don't think I saw your comment about probates. Oh shit, we got David in here. I got Ty. My bad. Yo, David, you here, bro?
Hey, hello.
Yeah, my bad, dude. What's up?
Nah, you good? I was just gonna see, with regards to, cold calling those lists that you put in the Discord. Would you say like the best way to go about it is, um try to close like on that first call, or would you say like, hop on the first call with the seller, the cold call, and then just get some information on the house, send it over to your team, and then wait to get the numbers back, and then call them again to make that offer? Or how would you go about that?
Yeah, it's pretty rare to get a one call close on a cold outreach,
Mm-hmm.
because these are not warm leads that are coming to you. Like Ryan can get one call closes because he's mostly buying PPL. He's
Right.
buying warm leads and they already know that they want to sell and they've already thought about it. It's going to be really rare that you're going to get someone who wants a one call close cold call, but I've done them before. And if the numbers just look so good, lock it up.
Okay.
But if you're not, I'm not sure, send it to me. We'll do the process.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Great question.
All
Yeah,
right.
Ryan. So like I bought properties when I was 18 and 20 and they've appreciated over $500,000. I didn't do anything. But my net worth increased $500,000. Not bad. I think I'll take it. Right? So you had to do how much work to make $500,000, Brian? Well, I mean, you're working your fucking ass off right now. I had to buy 2 properties and then go, I don't know, hang out with my girlfriend. That's inflation for you. So you guys are, yeah, a lot, right? Trust me, I get it. You guys, and that was just 2 properties. I bought them really, really well. Maybe a little bit less. I don't know. I have to check the numbers. Maybe it's not exactly $500,000, but I pray to God at night for, dude. You mostly pray that they close. That's the biggest thing. You pray that they fucking, like the day before closing, you pray they close. Yeah, no, I bought my first one at 18. Do you have buyers in Missouri? I got a couple. What is it, St. Louis? I got a few buyers in St. Louis. I have a few buyers. They mostly buy shit. So if it's shit, that's perfect. If not, yeah. I can always just throw it on Investor Lift. My boy Robert Wensley will sell it for me. Yeah. So then the beautiful thing about those houses is they keep going up in value. Now they may go down in value. My net worth may fall 100, 200,000, but I don't care. I can pull money out and take that money cash if I want to. I can get a HELOC or I can refi and actually pull that money out, and then I could take that money and invest it in the stock market or things like that. So at some point, guys, you're going to start making a lot of money like Ryan, and then you need to figure out how to lower your taxes and also make your money work for you. So someone like Ryan, let's say he has a few $100,000 in savings in the next year or 2. Okay, I don't know. He should go and probably buy a couple properties, and then he should also take a good chunk of that money and throw it in U.S. stocks. Don't buy Canadian stocks. Like, not financial advice, by the way. Not financial advice. It's just what I do. Go buy U.S. stocks. Diversify into like the S&P 500. You'll make like 8% a year. Nothing crazy, guys. Just have your money work for you. Buy even U.S. Treasury bonds. They make like 4 or 5%. Like before you know it, dude, you'll be making, the goal, guys, is always to make like 10K a month in passive income. And once you're making like 10K a month in passive income, let's say the wholesaling goes bad, at least you got like 10K a month to bring on in. No, you can't write off stocks you buy. You can only write off the losses. You can only write off the losses. So if you sell a stock for a loss, then you can write off that loss against your gains. So you can't write it off against your income. So don't think about stocks as a write-off. Real estate, though, you can write off against your income in some senses. I'm not an accountant. You may need to get real estate professional license status. There's a I'm not an accountant. I don't want to say anything to mess up. But usually, no, stocks are not for write-off. Stocks are just for passive 8% a year, 10% a year increases. Hi, I'll add you to the stage. How much do you make a month? I'm not saying. So if I make 500K and I put 250K into stocks, can I claim that as a, no, you can't. No. If you could, that doesn't work that way. However, what you would probably do, Ryan, is, well, hey, what's up, dude? So, Ryan, what you would probably do is you would set up, at least if you were here in the US, I can't say because you're in Canada. If I was you in the US, I would set up an LLC and then turn that LLC into an S Corp. Now that I have an S Corp, I pay myself a salary. I'm my own employee. And once I pay myself a salary, I can get a 401k. And now I can get a 401k set up and I can greatly lower my taxes and have a 401k set up. That's probably the best strategy for you. But you need to speak to, dude, you're making a lot of money. You got to go get a good fucking accountant. Don't take advice from me. But what I will say is I recommend you buy some properties. And I recommend you set up an S Corp like now. And I recommend you hire yourself and you set up a 401k and you put all your 401k in like the S&P 500. Maybe you buy some bonds too. It's up to you. And then I would, what else would lower your taxes? Spend as much fucking money as you can on things that are for your business. So if you can hire more employees, dude, if you can, I don't know, buy some softwares or some marketing, like things you need, like spend as much. No, you can't write off stocks. I'm putting a lot in the stocks. Yeah, that's good. Just know that they may go down, right? They could fall 30%. So if you need that money now, don't put that much in the stocks. Yeah, and you just got another Democratic president elected, if I'm not mistaken. So it's probably going to remain high taxes there for a while. Set up an S Corp here in the US is what my big recommendation is. S Corps have a lot of tax benefits when you make, guys, once you pass the 100K profit mark, that's usually when you want to move into an S Corp and you want to start to hire yourself. Bro, Abdul, I'm not going to tell you how much I make a month. All right, Marcos sent me a lead. What's up, Nathan? Nathan, if you want to come up in here, dude. Nathan, I heard you got chosen as like sub 2 member of the year or something, dude. That's awesome. Text me those super hot zips for, hold on, is Ty messaging me? Dude, my whole house is leaking. Jesus Christ. So did we fix the AC leak? He trolling. Charles, one of my tenants is calling me. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Charles? Oh, that's fun. All right, cool. Thank you. I'll check that out. Feel free just to leave it at the house. All right, thanks, man. See ya. My bad, guys. Always got to answer the tenants when they call. Here, I'll add Nathan in here. What's up,
Yo,
Nathan?
what's up, bro? How you
Hey, dude,
doing?
looking good. Where are you now?
Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia.
Damn, dude. How long you been there for?
About a month. I extended for another month.
That's crazy. So you're staying at a hotel out there?
You can get Airbnbs, you can get hotels. There's like so many options. There's like co-living options where like, you get a room and like you pair up with like other really cool people. The people here are amazing.
Isn't it super cheap too? Like, does
So
your money go
dude,
far?
so cheap. Like 1/4 to 1/5 of the price of America.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your plan? Do you plan on just staying out there for a while? You're going to come back to States or what?
Yeah, so legally you can only stay like up to 60 days on the tourist visa. So I'm gonna stay 60 days and then I'm gonna leave the country and come back 24 hours later and then restart my tourist visa.
And then you're managing your whole wholesale operation just from Indonesia?
Yeah, dude. It's 12 hours ahead, so it's a little bit it requires some more thought of like how do I be as effective as possible in the morning and in the evening? And then delegate as much as possible and empower people to do work without me.
Yeah, because I mean, you have to have a good employee and staff, don't you?
Yeah, so like my business partner really helps me a lot with most of it. But it looks like this. So we have like our full-time dispo rep, we have a full-time underwriter, we have a full-time editor, I have my executive assistant, and then I have my business partner. And you know, my way that I generate leads is just like through content, through the wholesale bootcamp, through spending 1 week with people, empowering them to wholesale, and then selling their deals. So once we get them up and running and empowered, then everything else can be handed off to my business partner, and all I have to do is just like create content and bring more people into our atmosphere.
Dude, love it. Yeah, guys, Nathan has an awesome YouTube channel. He has a sick Discord too. So if you want to put those links in the chat, man, let's get people to join.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Man. No, absolutely.
What you been up to, dude? I love these live streams, bro. They come up on my discovery page. I'm like, yo, look at that. That looks sick.
Thank you. No, just live. Hey, what's up, Nate? Hey, I'm on a live stream, so I may have to call you back. But what's the update with the AC? You fixed it? Okay.
I mean, the AC guy came over.
Okay.
He fixed it. I'll tell you about it later on.
I mean, okay.
The ceiling has to dry out. We'll have to wait till later. So hit me up later. I'm going to get some chance to chat.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Nate, I need you to say subscribe to Nathan.
Subscribe to Nathan.
All right, sounds good. See you, dude.
Later.
All right, that's my contractor. Oh, hi, dog. Yeah, dude. So yeah, Nathan has a sick YouTube, guys. He also has a Discord, so feel free to join. So are most of your deals, I know you're more in the creative world, right? But are you mostly doing creative still, or is it a mix?
Actually, primarily cash.
Is it cash? It's Florida, right? So, that's your main market?
Florida, yeah.
Florida, yeah.
Yeah, bro. How about you, dude? What you been up to lately?
Man, just working on many different businesses, living life. Busy as always, man. Just growing my new dispo company. So putting a lot of focus there.
Really? How's that going? I remember you briefly touched on it last time we spoke.
No, it's awesome. So yeah, I did have I think we talked about partnerships, right? I did have a partnership with some other people and we grew a large dispo company, but I'm no longer a partner there. And I decided to go on my own and it's been a great decision. So doubling down on content, growing my own dispo company. Then I have some other projects and things I'm working on and just buying properties, fixing up properties, living the dream, dude. So not traveling or anything, but I am going to California next week. I could not run my business on autopilot like you. I'm not at that point yet. It's cool that you got there, though.
Well, it sounds a lot better than it really is. Sometimes I'm like really sketched out of like how things might play out, but you kind of just. You ever read the book Traction?
No, but I know what you're talking about. I know sections of it.
Okay, so in Traction, there's this part that's like this entrepreneur is hanging off a cliff and he's holding onto a vine, right? And he asks for divine guidance, and the divine guidance says, "Let go of the vine." So he says, "Is anybody up there?" Like, and asks for divine guidance, and the divine guidance says, "Let go of the vine," right? And then he looks up and he's like, "Is anybody else up there?" And essentially, what he's saying is that like, in order to grow, in order to get to that next level of your business, you kind of just have to say F it and like be willing to let go of the vine, be willing to have it go to shit, but it. Part of my language, but it might go well.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude,
look at those
you gotta step away.
Holy.
Dude.
I wish
you guys gotta see my dad.
America,
I gotta get my dad in here, dude. My dad puts me to shame. But yeah,
man, dude, it's these small little Canadian guns, bro. It's because they're not legal in Canada. I need those big ones.
So okay, so when you do go back home, you're in Canada though, right?
Well, not anymore, dude. I'm not going back. That's their government. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna settle in Florida.
You are going to settle in Florida. Nice. Were you in Dallas for the event? The
Yeah,
Dude, I missed you, bro.
You were there. I didn't even know it.
Yeah, I
There
was
some
there. There was a lot of people.
like
Yeah, so
yeah, like
you
one of
did
like
so
350,000.
you won like community member of the year. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
It's really cool. I may need to join sub 2 officially so I can beat you next year.
I think it was because of what I did in Astro. I don't think it was as much about what I did in sub 2 because I don't show up all that much in sub 2. I like hyper focus on Astro, but you can't come to Astro without knowing Nathan. Is pretty much the way it is.
Oh,
like,
really? Okay. I've been thinking
like-
because so you think we should join, like, to old people out there? How do you like Astro?
I really, really like Astro. I feel like the amount of people that are actually successful and actually making money is incredibly high compared to sub 2. I really like the wholesale model, the cash wholesale model, because it's very like cash heavy, very profit heavy. And then the mindset as well. Like Astro is a bit smaller, and the mindset is just very strong, very loving, very abundant, very trustworthy. You know, like you can reveal information that somebody could go behind you, but just the ethics in that community are incredibly strong, and people will not go behind you. People will protect you, and it's really great.
All right, I got to join then. Cool. I'll hit you up after this. I'll
Well,
join then.
Hey, dude, I think I can get you a discount if you join with my link.
All right. Yeah. Hey, guys. So, yeah, send me your link and I'll send everyone else who wants to join Astro your link too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or I don't even, I have a link somewhere. They gave it to me, but just tell them that Nathan referred you. And I think you'll probably be able to get a discount.
Easy. Astro guys is Jamil Donji's community. So you got Brent Daniels got TTP, Jerry's got 10K Club, I think, and maybe another program. You got Pace Morby's got sub 2 Gator mostly, and then Jamil Donji's got Astro. Those are your 4 big courses community. And then RJ's got Titanium. So I think those are the big 5. Then you obviously you got the PPC guy, you got the Novation King, you got a few others, but those are your big ones.
I wonder how long all these people are going to keep going for, because like they're starting to get gray. They're starting to get gray hair. We're the young dudes that are going to be the next ones up.
For sure. There's a big opportunity for young guys who want to make content. Those guys are going to be retiring in a few years. Jerry's pretty much retiring. A lot of those guys are going to pass on the throne to the young ones.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Well, hey, thank you for bringing me up, bro. I gotta go get my pump in, but I gotta get biceps as big as yours, bro. I'm gonna go work on that now.
Dude, I gotta grow a team like you do. So I appreciate you, man. Guys, make sure to subscribe to Nathan's channel. Here it is. Go subscribe to Nathan's channel. Dude, love you, Nathan. Man, hit me up anything you need. I'll message you on Discord.
Love you too, bro. Adios.
See ya. Dude is such a good guy, guys. There's some good people in this space, guys. Make sure you stay close with them. There's some bad actors and there's some good actors. Stay close with the good ones. I hope a lot of people do what Max says to make money. So, guys, we've been going for 2 hours. I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I got hell in life that I have to go deal with. Oh, man. I got multiple leaks. I had my AC guy. So, guys, my flip in Fort Worth. My AC guy stole $5,400 from me. So, shout out to you, Carlos Sandoval. I don't like you. Yeah, thank you for stealing $5,400 from me. And yeah. What else? Someone had a property I need to check out? All right, hold on. One person had a property. If you guys had any other questions, feel free to drop them in here. Who had a property that I had to check out? Let me call this lady one more time. Dude, I need her to answer. She's going to get pissed that I keep calling her, but it's like, come on. Marcos, what were who someone had one that I just sent. Where did you send? Where did you send them? Tyler, okay, just message me the address here real quick. I'll check it super fast. Marco said he sent on Discord, but like where on Discord, bro? Oh, Marquez. Oh, I see it. All right. No, I don't see it. Not Marquez, Marcos. I need this lady to answer, bro. This is a good deal. Texas deal. Okay, sorry, I got a lot of tickets. All right, here, let's check out your deal real quick, dude. Let's check out a couple of your guys' deals. I'm gonna wrap this live stream up. By the way, dude, I texted Meet Kevin today. He ghosted me. I will say he ghosted me. He ghosts me a lot, but I did shoot Meet Kevin a text. So shout out to Meet Kevin. Met him a couple times. I had an idea for him. I shot him a text today. Got his phone number. I've met him. Got coffee with the guy before. He ghosted me. So I don't know if anyone knows Kevin. Be like, hey, why aren't you answering Max? I binge watch every one of his videos. Okay. Let's check your lead. Which one was it, bro? DFW? This one? Dude, I have so many tickets. I need you to tell me which. You said Texas deal, but like I need you to tell me which one. Who the hell is Kevin? Bro, he's like one of the biggest financial YouTubers. Ty, oh shit, dude. Okay, I'm gonna probably have Ty check out your lead. Ty, can you check out that lead, please? Because it's Arizona and seller wants 16K. Jesus. Okay, actually, I'll check that out real quick. There's probably not a lot of money to be made on such a cheap deal, though. Hey, yo, how much is Astro, guys? Do you guys know? I forgot to ask Nathan. Anyone know how much Astro is? Oh, it's land out in the middle of nowhere, bro. Ty, feel free to check this one out. Which one? Oh, it's 7,800. Okay, dude. Oh, that's what Brent's community is. 7,800. Okay. I should just join all of them. I should just rip it. I should join all of them. Okay. All right, $7,800, guys. Okay. DFW 002. Ty is gonna help you on that one. Not you, Tyler. Ty, my guy Ty is gonna help you on that one. DFW 002. Brother's house, he died. Oh, that's sad. Highest offers 80K, I believe. I think I know exactly where you're talking, and I think 80K is gonna be too high. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's check this out. You never like when a brother dies. That sucks. Why would you need to join any community, Max? Because it's great networking for me. I mean, think about it just from my shoes, guys. I can pay $8,000 and I can get in these amazing communities and grow my brand and meet all these awesome people and help more wholesalers find deals. I can dispo more of their deals. I can meet and connect and teach more people. You've got mostly, guys, these communities, yes, they will teach you about wholesaling. They'll do a lot. You pay for the networking. You're really paying for the networking. And once I used to be so opposed to paying for wholesaling, and in some cases I still am, but if they have a good community, it's well worth it. Yeah, you can make it, dude. So in RJ's community, for example, RJ's is expensive too. It's around the same price. But RJ actually teaches a lot of great things that I think are worth the price. But the network, one wholesaler sent me a deal. I'm JVing with him on it, and it's going to pay for the community multiple times over because it's a big deal. Cool. I just made my money back plus. So I think of it as a marketing expense. All right, let's check this house out. No, dude, there's nothing wrong with it. You have people like Zach Ginn who hate all these communities. And if you guys want to learn, just go to freewholesaling.com. And here you have a free wholesaling course that Zach created. It has 30,000 members. It's awesome. That's it. Like you don't need to join these communities. It's just if you want to, they're available. Nothing wrong. Dude, you could hate them. It's cool. Like, I don't know. Some people love them. Again, I think you can learn wholesaling by doing this. You're paying for the community and the network. All right, let's comp this real quick. So this sucks. Active. There's not a lot of sold comps. Everything's active. Your house is super small, bro. Jeez. Oh man, why is it so small? Let's try to filter it down. House size. Let's go 1300 max. Zach is number 2 behind me. I think Zach is number 1, bro. I don't think I've caught up to Zach yet. But I appreciate you, Leo. You're a very kind guy. The day I'm beating Zach is the day I win at life. Okay, so here, dude. So here's a really good way to comp this. Who's ever lead this was a piece of shit ish. Piece of shit ish. Like this is livable. Don't get me wrong. It's just not like super nice. I mean, what the fuck? Like, why is there an awkward stain right there? Like, what's going on there? Like, this is sort of a piece of shit. This sold for 130 in 9 days. So if yours is this condition, buy it at 80 and it's a good deal, right? That's probably the best way for me to explain it. And then just sort of subtract repairs accordingly. So full rehab 50K. I need pictures, Marcos, but it ain't bad. It's trash, bro. Then ARV's 190. So on these, remember I said you want to get them 100K less. It's tight, bro. So here, let's use the 90% rule. So if ARV is 190 times 0.9 minus 50K, and a buyer wants to make 50K in profit, I'm at 70 is where I would sell this at. Maybe I could sell it at 80. So I'm starting to think I can maybe sell this deal around 80, dude. And the highest offer is 80. I want, how interested, how serious are these offers? Can I submit a more serious offer for lower? And why haven't they accepted the 80K offer? I think your ARV is low though. Why haven't they accepted the 80K offer? These are the questions I would ask. But I think I can sell this for 80K for sure. It's a weird pocket. Oh, it's a Fort Worth pocket. That's why. Yeah, 80K would be the max I could sell it for. Max. This one's been fixed up and it's not selling. Yeah, it doesn't look like a good deal to me, man. All right, any other ones, guys? That it? We're ripping. We're jumping off. We've been going for 2 hours straight. Try and grab for 70. Try and grab for 70. Try and grab that shit for 70, Marcos. And I'd say 70 is like max, depending on condition. Like, I don't know what trash means. Cool. Here, Ty, I'll send you that list. Here you go, bud. Cool. All right, you guys want to do anything? You guys good? Who's gonna go make money? Millions of dollars in assignments waiting. If you guys just tuned into this Discord, Discord live stream, go rewatch the first 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes are so important. I put the second list in Discord. Guys, so just to summarize before I go, literally guaranteeing you assignment fee money, or I will do a one-on-one with you and help you get a first deal anyways. So I'm guaranteeing you can get a deal, or else I'll do a one-on-one with you. You guys get 30 minutes, an hour of my time. We'll do a one-on-one. And you're just going to follow these steps, follow these exact steps, and you'll get a deal. You guys will get a deal. My buyer, he wants to pay over $1 million in assignment fees this year. There's $1 million to be had. Who's going to get it? All right. Cool. I'm expecting so many leads to come in. Guys, if I check in with you guys here in a few days and there's not leads, I'm going to be so pissed. Last thing, before I go, you guys need to RSVP for the PPC event. So this event, guys, I'm going to teach you how to get PPC leads and how to build a super sick website. Okay. And we're going to give you a huge discount. So Carrot's going to give you guys a big discount if you guys come to the event. Again, I don't think there's a lot of spots left, so it's up to you guys if you want to show up or not. But if you guys want a website, we're going to give you a fat discount if you come to the event. So click that link, RSVP, please. Let's get to the maximum numbers so Carrot's happy. And it's on Thursday. By the way, I should have said that. It's on Thursday, 5 p.m. So this Thursday's live stream, guys, we're going to be doing it with Carrot PPC. And only the people who RSVP are going to get the fat discount. You guys show up to my YouTube channel, sucks. Better RSVP. Then I can email you the discounts that you're going to get. All right, cool. Guys, I'm gonna hit the gym. I'll see you guys later. Click it. Click it. Click it. Put your email right here. Put your name. Put a fake name. I don't care. Just put your actual email so I can email you the proper. Okay, cool. You guys get it. Okay, bye.